Imagine that this cube is your life, okay? And now you have to solve it. Why you need to solve your life? Because your life, you can look it, you can see it, it's a mess. You made a lot of wrong choices. You don't know how to start to solve your life. Everything is out of place. But this is your life, and it's the only life you have. So you gotta take care of this because you won't get another life. So this is the only thing you have that it's really scarce. You cannot have another of this. So you need to unfuck your life. Your life is fucked, like this cube here, with a lot of wrong decisions made, and now you need to solve your life. How you start to solve your life if you don't know how to solve a Rubik's cube? Take small steps. you know just do small steps. This video will teach you to solve your life, but will teach you also to solve a Rubik's cube. Okay, what should be a first step? What should be a tiny step? Well, make an anchor, like a starting point. So I'm starting with a yellow. Okay, with the yellow in my hands, I can make a flower actually. So let's make a flower. Let's make a flower with 4 petals. And this is how you solve your life, because if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're gonna reach. So you don't know the end point of your decisions. So you need to have an end point for your decisions. What I mean by that, I mean that you have to make goals for your life. So the goal of this first step is to just make a simple petal, like a flower. So with this flower, the goal that we have to make is every step, every layer, every piece of the first layer to be correct. Okay, so your life is actually the same. So your life is actually the same. You wake up and you choose to make some things. Like I chose to make this and this piece matches. So now I'm gonna turn them down so they got this place. The same thing goes to other pieces, like this piece and this piece. And let's see if, yeah, it's right, this piece. And now you have a cross. Like your life, you wake up, you make a bed, you take a shower, you don't smoke crack in the morning, you don't inject yourself with drugs in the morning. It's a really good step actually. You don't call your ex in the morning or late at night. Small steps, just small steps. But of course you make mistakes, because every human make mistakes. So even if you make some things right, there's mistakes along the way. So now you gotta solve these mistakes, make your life easier. So you gotta solve the corners. Okay, and a really good thing about Rubik's cube is there's a path you need to know to solve a lot faster. So if you understand the path of Rubik's Cube, the algorithms of Rubik's Cube, you can solve it really fast. Life is the same way actually. But people don't know it. This. People think that life is unpredictable. But no. You can predict really well what life can do to you. Really, really well. So you can see that you have green and orange. So you're gonna turn the green and the orange together. You're gonna like this corner here, and you're gonna make an algorithm of it. An algorithm that will show you will make things go exactly like you want. This corner here. But you need to learn these algorithms. You need to learn the nature of things in life. You need to learn the nature of things in life. Because life is unpredictable in a lot of parts, but a lot of other parts, It's really predictable. If you get closer to a snake and the snake bites you, whose fault it is? Because the nature of the snake is bite, and when you get angry of the when you get angry of the snake because it bites you, it tells more about you than about the snake, because the nature of the snake is biting. You should know that, but a lot of people deny the nature of things. So a first lesson for you to unfuck your life is don't deny the nature of things. Don't do that, because if you deny the nature of things, you're gonna get fucked by life. You're gonna destroy your life really easy. It's really easy to destroy your life. Really easy. A lot of people destroy their lives making really dumb mistakes because they don't know what they are doing, or they just are too dumb to, I don't know, to make decisions. Don't deny the nature of things. Don't ignore it, because you will regret it. Okay? So as you can see, the first layer is really complete now. Why? Because I took small steps. I applied algorithms to the first layer. And we are reaching somewhere, We are getting closer to our destination. What this destination is, I don't know. Every person has its own destination. Maybe some people wants to have kids, wants to marry, wants to be rich. Maybe some people want to do drugs every day and die. Yeah, it's really hard, but yeah, people do a lot of stuff to harm themselves, and they don't know. So you can see that if we did the first layer, but now we gotta solve the corners of the second layer. Some corners are already solved, but some corners are like turned over, and some corners are not solved. So you gotta apply more steps, more tiny steps, more algorithms. More understanding of your surroundings to get closer to your destination, to your purpose in life. Let's say I have this green and I have this red here. This green don't belong in the blue. No, this green don't belong in the blue. Why this green here if this green don't belong in the blue? If you are not welcomed in a place, don't stay in this place. Don't stay with people that don't want you. Don't stay with in places that you are not welcomed. People also ignore this, but if you understand this, you can apply an algorithm to this and simply let it go, like Elsa from Frozen, the movie. Let it go, let it go, let it go, na na na. This green and this orange, they belong to somewhere. They belong to someone. Someone want them. Somewhere want them too. So they have a purpose. Where is this purpose? Let's see. His purpose is here. Here. So actually here. This piece don't belong here, but this piece belong here. So we gotta swap them. Yeah. But for swapping them, you need to take this piece from here to put somewhere, and you have to make an algorithm that actually puts the piece that should be here far away. Sometimes in life, you need to get away from the people you want to stay close to solve some things in your life. Sometimes that's the way it is. It's gonna hurt because other things, you have to leave behind other things, like this piece right here that got swapped. But In return, you get closer to your destination. It's really a lot healthier this way, a lot healthier. This belongs here, like this belongs here, like this belongs here, like every piece belongs somewhere. Life is a puzzle, and you have to understand the puzzle, understand the rules of the game to reach somewhere. So let's do another one. This is blue and red. So red, blue. But this piece should go away because the piece don't belong. But this piece gotta get away from the place that should be to get closer to your destination. So sometimes in life you gotta get away from some things to recharge, to, I don't know. And when you get away and take a time for yourself, you can return more healthy. You can take you can create more healthy relationships. You can give more healthy time to the loved ones. You can take more healthy decisions. Yeah. And now we have the second layer of your life complete. Now you get the second layer, but there is another layer, the final layer of your life. And again, small steps you need to do, because life is about it's consistency, small steps. You made a mistake, you recover, you undo your mistakes, or you learn with your mistakes and you do again. And this is a really important lesson, because sometimes in life you do everything perfect, but sometimes you're gonna get just a yellow, just a dot in yellow, and you gotta do a lot of algorithms to solve this. This time I didn't have to do this. Only this and this that are not solved, so we need to solve this. Let's see. This goes here, this goes here. Yeah. And now we need to solve the last part of our life. Again, small steps. Don't rush. Take your time. Take a deep breath, and if you know what you're doing, if you understand the right and the wrong decisions that you need to make or don't make, you reach this path a lot faster. So let's make some things here. But it's really funny, because I thought that solving a Rubik's Cube is about intelligence, but it's not. It's just about memorizing the good decisions and memorizing patterns and understanding patterns. And you can solve a Rubik's Cube in, I don't know, less than 10 minutes, you know? But people solve this cube in a lot faster, like 30 seconds, 15 seconds. The same way with life. People is Some people are already born with a purpose, with a destiny waiting for them, but some people are not. But and sometimes you do a lot of moves, and you don't reach anywhere. It's the same thing. So you gotta do again. And just like that, you solve your Rubik's Cube or your life, I don't know. Just because you did I don't know, you did the good decisions. And the bad decisions you took, you just learned and did it again, you know. I solved my first Rubik Cube in 20 minutes, something like that, you know. But with time, you get good in this thing called life. You just need to make the game of big numbers, you know. Oh, if you fail something, just do again. If you got wronged, just learn with your mistake, you know. And don't do drugs. This is your life. So you don't have to be intelligent or like a genius to solve your life. You just have to understand the basics and make good decisions and understand that some things are worth it and some things are not worth it, you know. So yeah, it's solved. Bye.